It's a photo that Hollywood swore would never exist. Mandy Moore and Hilary Duff, the two reigning queens of the early 2000s, locked in a silent, savage war for the title of pop princess, are now spending the holidays together, their 7 combined trailing free in a blinding light display. This is the ultimate, stunning truce? A decades-long rivalry that dissolved into a cool mom club? But how did these two superstars, who were constantly pitted against one another, go from silent rivals to saving each other's families? The battle lines were drawn early. Mandy Moore launched first with Candy, playing the slightly more mysterious, edgier pop star. Then came Hilary Duff, the Disney Channel's perfect billion-dollar commodity. They were the two dominant cultural forces of teen media, yet they deliberately kept their distance. The industry needed them to compete, not collaborate, ensuring every magazine cover and movie role felt like a high-stakes professional conflict. This conflict peaked with their cinematic collision. While Duff was the untouchable star of the Disney empire, Mandy Moore played the cruel, unforgettable villain Lana Thomas in The Princess Diaries. Moore made a career out of being the mean girl, the obstacle to the innocent princess, a role that perfectly mirrored the professional friction that was always lurking beneath the surface of the teen Hollywood landscape. They were two women in parallel, always near the same projects, but never in the same orbit. Then, disaster struck, and the rivalry was brutally exposed as pure fiction. When raging LA wildfires swept through California, Mandy Moore's family was left displaced, their home nearly destroyed. In a shocking act of selflessness that no one saw coming, Hilary Duff and her husband, Matthew Coma, took in the entire Moore family. They provided shelter and stability in the face of absolute chaos, cementing a deep, hidden bond that instantly sacrificed their privacy. This was a moment that proved their friendship was forged not on a red carpet, but in a crisis. But the real sacrifice they share is the scale of their domestic lives. Now, they are both entrenched in motherhood. Moore recently welcomed her third, Duff her fourth child, Towns, in 2024. They traded the punishing grind of the world tour for the chaos of the family van. This massive pivot to family life comes at a cost. Moore is finally finding her footing after This Is Us, while Duff is attempting a major musical comeback alongside a docuseries, balancing the pressure of the studio against the demands of a 7-person household. And if you want a true taste of the conflict they both barely survived, you have to look back at the untold drama. Moore once recalled the chaos of the famous 2003 Vanity Fair teen issue, describing a battlefield of teenage drama and a vicious fight over a boy. Though Moore herself largely stayed out of the infamous Lindsay Lohan, Aaron Carter, Hilary Duff love triangle, she was a silent witness to the brutal, high-stakes psychological warfare of the era. Now, that chaos is years in the rearview. The ultimate act of defiance isn't a shocking nude scene or a wild party, but a simple shared Christmas photo. They have put the pop star conflict to rest, only to enter the new, demanding war of motherhood and career revival. The question is, as Hilary Duff's new music drops and Mandy Moore eyes Broadway, can this cool mom club alliance survive the return of the competitive Hollywood spotlight?